Aloha and welcome to our team. We are the DMO for Madagascar and my name is Brooke Chacon and I am from Southern California and my roles for this presentation are to cover accommodations, transportation, and drink and beverage. The accommodations for Morondava has a lot of teeny resorts and hotels, and something that we can bring to Madagascar would be to bring a big resort with nice facilities and spas that will help bring more tourism into Madagascar. As for transportation, Morondava has an airport, which makes it really nice for tourists to come in nice and easy. And then they also have taxi and bus services to get them to and from the airport and to any tourist locations that are surrounded. Something nice to add would be maybe a rental car place or shuttles from resorts that go to places of interest, such as the ancient boba trees and other tourist attractions. Drink and beverage. A special drink that is served in Madagascar is something called ranovola. Not sure if I said that right, but it is described as burnt rice water made of boiling water in a pan in which rice had been cooked in. And it has an acquired taste that divides among travelers. Some people like it, some people don't. Just depends. They also serve lychee, and which is made from leeches. And also bringing in a resort and restaurants can also help the drink and beverage services.
The vision and missions of our tourism development program in Madagascar as DMO is to fulfill our roles and responsibility in enhancing tourism experience through the development of recreation activities, ecotourism, and cultural tourism. With our sustainable resources as our local assets, we would be able to provide expansion within our tourism industry in order to satisfy and to meet the needs and wants of our tourists in the area and to attract more tourists in the future into our destination.
Aloha, so this is my part. Ways to grow tourism in the community, expand the economy, and to create more jobs while preserving the community. Okay, so number one is to preserve cultural resources. The first one we came up with is establish museums to preserve heritage, arts, and crafts. This is a way of preserving the culture and tradition in a museum where everyone can see. The second one is encourage live shows that portray the culture and tradition of the land. Third one is educate youngsters to learn about their culture and heritage. Okay, number two, to preserve natural resources. The first one is to promote farming. Farming is a good way of preserving local plants. As you can see also in number two, preserve local plants and minimize deforestation. Number three is the destination is well known for rare earth elements such as chromite, graphite, the salt, and others. And it's also good for the locals and for the government to preserve them as well. And the last one is fishing. Fish is also another natural resource. So it'll be good if the people don't overfish. Number three is lodging short-term accommodations. Promote lodging accommodations, especially in places like farms. There are two types of lodging accommodation. One is long-term accommodation, known as the guest accommodation. And the second one is short-term accommodations, known as the commercial accommodation. The purpose of these accommodation is for convenience, so that the guests don't have to travel back and forth from the city to the farm. And then the last one is attractions. There are a lot of places to see in Morondava. One of them is the Avenue of the Baobabs. I don't know how to call it, but yeah. So that's the beautiful and unique trees. You don't get to see them see them anywhere else. And wildlife is also rich there. You can see over here the Zania tours, the beaches and the mountain ranges. So beautiful. And hopefully people from all over the world will come and see it for themselves.
Some of the unique findings or differentiation of our area and other destinations include the ammonites and inceramide faunas. Ammonites were marine animals or group of extinct marine mollusks, while inceramide are an extinct family of clams. These findings conclude that Morondava Basin was once a land filled with water. Second to our unique findings were the Cretaceous appearance. This is an era between 145.5 and 65.5 million year period. This concludes the last period of Mesozoic era, following the Jurassic and ending with extinction of the dinosaurs. Last of all our findings was the pterosaurs remains. Pterosaurs were the earliest vertebrates. They were flying reptiles with the strength of flight, which existed during the Mesozoic age.
All right, sweet. So I'm Ethan Stewart, and I'm from Spokane, Washington, and today I'll be talking about tourism promotion, the significance of the area, and the effect it will have on tourists and on locals. So to start off, what can we do to promote tourism in Madagascar? So we decided that we would create an advertisement that is aimed at the US audience. We figured a lot of people travel from the United States, and so that would be a good country to advertise for. And so advertise to. And so we decided that we're going to promote Madagascar as a whole with a greater focus on the city of Morondava. And we're going to make the ad fast-paced, exciting, with a main central theme to it. The idea of this ad is to surprise the viewer with how much there is to do in the area. So this is going to be similar to the ad about the Philippines called It's More Fun in the Philippines. So what that did is basically help people realize all that that location has to offer. And so we decided that we're going to do the same here. An idea of what we could do with that is say that there is more nature, more culture, more this in Madagascar, more nature in Morondava, or something like that. That could be the central theme. So the significance of the area, first the monument, there is the Avenue of the Baobabs. So this is native to the area and it is already a very popular world destination. It can be it's pretty much an understatement to say that this is a monument because these trees are huge, they dominate the skyline, and people come from all over just to see these trees. Historical moment would be the Franco-Hova Wars. That is when France overthrew the Merina Kingdom between 1883 and 1896. This is significant because before then, the Kingdom of Madagascar was its own thing, and then after 1896, it became a colony of France. So culture-wise, the valija, it's a bamboo tube instrument. It's the most emblematic instrument of Madagascar that could be advertised to visitors. That'd be pretty cool there. And then a popular product with economic benefits would be as well the Avenue of the Baobabs. This is because it's already such a big deal, and there's nowhere else on the earth that you can see this. So it's pretty obvious that we should focus very much on that product there. So lastly, what are we bringing to tourists and locals? So the expansion of tourism to the area gives locals the opportunity to teach tourists, whether that be about the rich history of the area, whether it's about the different cultural practices they have, or the different religious views of the area as well.